Hey guys, it's your girl Boonie, and you're listening to episode 121 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast, your source for all things responsible and ratchet. All right, guys, welcome to this week's episode. It is another Monday. This is the second to last episode of season 6 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast, and you have a solo episode. That's right. It's been about 6 or 7 episodes since we've done a solo episode. Maybe longer. I want to say, yeah, so it's probably about 7 episodes. So this week, it is a national holiday, at least on my calendar. It is my birthday week. So if you're listening to this during the week of December 9th, Monday, December 9th, when this episode drops, I will be celebrating my 35th, Boonie's 35th birthday on Saturday, December 14th. 35. Can't believe it. I feel old. I laugh because I actually don't even have anything. You know what? I'm not going to get into all that. Nope. So we're going to save that for the conversation later. But yes, this is a national holiday for me. You guys know, if you've listened to the podcast, if this is not your first time listening or you're not new to the podcast, December is my favorite month of the year. And, it's because my birthday and it's Christmas and then we have the new year. It's just a wonderful time of the year. The most wonderful time of the year, as they say. So I love it. And as we're talking about this most wonderful time, my pick of the week, we're going to hop right into Boonie's pick of the week. Real Christmas trees. I'm only bringing this back up because I still get real Christmas trees. I don't have kids. I live in this house by myself, but it is nothing like a real fucking Christmas tree. The smell, going to pick your tree, getting it in the stand. And I laughed this year because my tree is like in the stand wrong, but it was too late to change it. And I'm by myself. And so the shit is crooked. So I just had to find a way to display it. So you could not tell that my Christmas tree was crooked in the stand, but it is what it is. So I was just excited. I had been going to the same Christmas tree lot for about almost 10 years now. And last year they weren't in the spot that they were normally in. So I was ecstatic this year that I was able to find my Christmas tree lot that I love to go to. So I found them again. Got the bomb ass tree. It smells good as fuck. It's all decorated. It looks bomb. And I just love the texture of a real tree. I don't like an over-styled Christmas tree either. That's not my style. I like the ornaments. And as I travel now, I started buying an ornament in some of the places that I've been traveling to. And now I have like ornaments on my tree from South Africa. I have one from Amsterdam. Someone brought me one from Honduras. So yeah. That's my thing of collecting versus having trinkets all over my house and shit I don't need. I like Christmas. I'll get a Christmas tree ornament. But somebody called me out on my shit before we move on into housekeeping. Someone called me out on my shit and was like, Boonie, you have to start getting a fake tree because real trees are killing the environment. And yeah, I get your point. I'm also not the only person who still gets them. But what I said I would do now, starting this year and moving forward, is that when I buy a Christmas tree, I will donate money and make sure about replanting new trees. So I know the lot that I go to, they started that initiative this year as well. And it's a website. I'll link it in the show notes where you can pay for more trees to be planted to replace the tree that you took from the earth. So yeah, but Christmas trees is big business and they make me happy. So I'm going to keep doing it. All right, so let's hop into this housekeeping. The feedback from last week's episode, I'm at least a 7 with Sheikah, episode 120. You guys, you enjoyed the episode. Someone wrote in, Boonie, oh my God, I can't believe you guys did this. Thank you for listing the categories in the show notes. I did 2 scores based off of Sheikah's categories and based off of your categories. With Sheikah's, I had an 85. With your categories, I had a 77. But it was a nice, honest exercise, to be honest with myself as I come to the dating table. So I know it was very difficult, but I got a lot of messages about that, how it was very difficult to rate yourself. What you felt was honest, but not shortchanging yourself. So I'm glad some of you guys enjoyed it. If you have not listened to that episode, go back and listen to it. It was pretty much about a conversation that I had with someone, like if on dating profiles, if you had to rank yourself and give yourself a score like NBA 2K, the video game. So that was the premise of the episode last week. So thank you guys for listening. Again, there's only one episode left in season 6 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast. That episode will air next Monday, December 16th. Okay. Next Monday is the last episode of season 6. Season 7 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast will be back on February 10th, 2020. Okay. Mark your calendars. You know, I'll be sure to keep blasting, send out an email blast, all of that fun stuff. So I am going to encourage you all, if you have yet to do so, you're new to this, you're new to the Ratcheteer crew, I'm going to encourage you all to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Boonie Breakdown. You can follow us over on Twitter at Boonie Breakdown. Okay. We're on Pinterest if you want to do that too, at The Boonie Breakdown. And I also would love for you guys to sign up for our newsletter. So it's very easy to do so over on thebooниebreakdown.com. If you're on Instagram, you click the link. There's one of the options there that just says to sign up for the newsletter. I send out like one a month. I'm not very active in the newsletter game, but it is dope to have emails, because you never know. Like everybody says, when this shit could go away, they could take Instagram away. You never know. But yeah, so sign up for the email list. And if you are following us on social, I might be doing a little sale or something or whatever on my birthday. It might be a little sale on the sweatshirts over on theboonieBreakdown.com. So again, be sure to follow us. And when you're sharing this episode, which I love it when you do, just be sure to tag us. You can use the hashtag The Boonie Breakdown, hashtag pod NPODIN. All right. And you want to give me a birthday gift before we go into the episode, you can leave a 5-star review. You can do that in the Apple Podcast app. You can leave it over on our Facebook page. Just type some kind words. Your guys' words mean more to people as they're finding out as the podcast continues to grow and grow and grow. So if you want to give Boonie a birthday gift and you have not done so yet, leave us a 5-star review. I appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. So that is it for me, guys. So let's get ready to break it down. All right. This week, your girl is turning 35. And it's so funny, as I was getting ready to say earlier in this episode, is that I normally, not all birthdays have something planned, but I've had a good little run with some birthday plans, and especially after my birthday last year, which was documented in episode 80 of the podcast. We went to Amsterdam and Iceland. That you would think for 35, I would have some dope ass plan, and your bitch got nothing. And it does not help being in Baltimore. Baltimore's nightlife is really weird in the sense that it's kind of non-existent in terms of locations that are available for 30-something black, I hate the word black, young black professionals, but it's just nothing for anything in our demographic to go to that will play black music, that'll have a decent crowd, good drinks, good food. Baltimore nightlife is very event driven, and seeing as though it's the holiday time, I'm like, all right, somebody gonna be having a holiday party. My birthday's on a Saturday, ain't shit happening. So I really have no concrete plans still firmed up yet, but we're working on it. And I'm just really, I always get excited in the month of December because it's so dope that I can have my personal new year with my birthday really line up about 2 weeks out or 2.5 weeks out from the actual calendar new year. And so I love that. And but like the last couple of years, I think the last 2 or 3 years, I have another person I know, shout out to Tammy. We are birthday twins, and we've been going to brunch to kick off our birthday weeks, which we do. And we just catch up, have some good libations, get a little tipsy, and we always come up with a word for our year. And so far in doing that, like, we've been really, really successful. And we were trying to think of our word, and we just kept talking and then like listening to some of the shit that we were saying about like how 2018 panned out and what we kind of want to continue in 2019. The word for the year is audacious. And when we looked it up, the part that we liked, it was like the willingness to take surprisingly bold risk. And I feel like, all right, that's it. This is the perfect word for my year 35, for year 2020, is I am going to be audacious. And I know, I think it was like a couple people, 2 or 3 people have mentioned to me how this year, like, I didn't seem as bubbly about my birthday and I'm not just radiating. And I think part of it was that I have like a little bit of fear, like, fuck, it's 35, right? And I kind of feel like I'm at that point where everything I want, I'm starting to see it. Everything I want is right there. I see it. And that shit is scary because it's like, I know what you got to do to get there, right? You're right there. So you just got to keep on going. And so I think the not bubbliness that is lacking, it's more of holy shit. Here's that fear shit popping up. Because like everything you want is right there. You starting to see it. Because before it was like the fog, but now I'm so close where I see the shadow of what I want. And so I think when I was talking to her, I was like, yeah, I still, doubt myself. And I was looking back at 2019 and 34, and I did some pretty fucking dope ass shit. And you would have never told me that, I'll always use the Boonie breakdown as an example, but you could have never told me back in, I actually saw the memory, and I had posted on Facebook on December 7th, 2016, fill in the blanks for me. If Adrienne started a podcast about blank, I would be blank. And that was 3 years ago. And when I saw it, I was like, fuck. If you had told me 3 years ago that I would have been wrapping up now 6 seasons of the podcast. We did 5 live shows. It's been in 3 cities, 122 episodes when this season is done, dozens of new guests, merchandise, people recognizing me when I go out. And not that that happens all the time, but it does happen. So shit, it's a fact for me. If you would have told me that shit 3 years ago, wouldn't have believed you. And so now it's starting to be like, okay, I see this. All right, where are we going in 2020? What you want to do? What you want out of this? And I'm seeing that more and more so in a few areas of my life where you'll see me out hashtag on shit when I be talking about fear, like dream bigger, bitch. The fuck is you scared for? And my true Baltimore accent, fuck is you scared for, right? And I think I need to like cement that in my brain when I'm planning shit for 2020. Like really, like what the fuck are you scared for? Like you see what you want, it's right there. It is literally right there. And you know what you have to do to get it. So get the fuck to it and stop being pussy. And this is the conversations I have to myself exactly like this. Because I can't talk to myself weak because I will just let shit slide. And so as I am starting to map out, like I say, everything that I want 2020 to be and beyond, not just 2020, but what I want 2020 and beyond to be, and starting to concretely write this down and put it on paper and gathering from my vision board, I really am getting excited about 35. 33 was amazing. 34 was fucking dope. So I just know 35 is going to fucking blow me away with everything that I can possibly imagine or put my mind to that I want to succeed and accomplish. And I was looking on Instagram earlier today, and someone had mentioned, each year is a new chapter in the book of your life. And what would you call chapter 2019 in the book of your life? And so when I was thinking about that, like, what would I title this chapter? And what I came up with, I would title chapter 2019 in the book of Boonie as "Bitch, you did that shit." And like, that's all I could say. I put on my vision board for this year, I was going to do a live show in Atlanta and Philly, and we did that shit. I did almost everything I said I was going to do on my vision board. And even though things I had on my vision board and plans that didn't work out the way I thought, I still tried. I still did it. And I still made decisions, even choosing to be single again. I made decisions that were going to benefit me and ultimately make me happy overall and in the long run. And so, yeah, bitch, you did that shit. And so I feel like at this time we don't count, like, because I know I'm saying pretty monumental things like, bitch, you did live shows in other cities, but there are some little smaller things I did this year that are small wins for me. I don't share the number of downloads I get publicly because y'all listen. And I've been able to get great sponsors and stuff without having these super huge numbers of a lot of the big boy podcasts. And but yeah, I set goals for how many downloads I wanted. I never wanted an episode to be less than 500 downloads, etc., etc. And so yeah, stuff like that, those little small wins. I didn't lose money on any project that I did this year. I keep a spreadsheet of shit that I do for each event, for each function, for my merchandise, for sponsorships. And because I am only one person, I have not been able to, really pitch and do all that stuff. So that's some things for me for next year that I want to pitch more for podcast sponsorship, for the episodes, for more. For not only having sponsors for the live show who give me things to give away, but who also write me a check. So these are things how I'm looking to grow. But I count every those small wins add up to show you how much you've changed and how much you've moved over the course of the year. So when you are starting to take stock of the things you did, maybe it's, oh shit, bitch, you did that because you got $1,000 in the savings account, or you paid off a credit card, or you stood up for yourself at work and told people stop talking shit about you. Whatever it could be, these small wins add up. And so it does not have to be something as monumental or what you deem or what other people say is something monumental. All the small wins add up. It could be shit. I ain't lost no weight, but I ain't gained no weight either. That's a motherfucking win. So yeah, I just encourage you, as you are starting to take stock. I am going to post in this week's Talk to Boonie Tuesday. The question is, I'm going to want to know what you guys name for your chapter 2019 in the books of your lives. I want to hear some dope titles, and I would kind of want to know why. You don't got to say a lot because it don't even let you type a lot in that little question box, but just like a little quick, bitch, we did that shit because blah, 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 whatever your title may be. I cannot wait to hear that. And so as I'm moving into 35, I know my focus is on money. That is a big one. And so I know before I've talked about SMART goals, I'm going to do some shit again. I was able to pay off some things this year. Now I want to hunker down, and I am totally fucking sick of giving other people my motherfucking money. I want to keep my money. I want to make my money grow money. And so now I want to get intentional and focused on that shit. How can I do this? What little things do I need to sacrifice so that money look good? And then in terms of the business, what are ways that I can bring in more money to make dope experiences for you guys? How can I change up the live shows? What new cities am I going to go to? Can we get True Magic Wand presents the Boonie Breakdown Live and they write a check? This is where I'm thinking. I also do want to focus on my body. A bitch is old. And I know one of my friends told me when you turn 30, the shit start falling apart. And that's real. My hip hurt. I'm sick of my hip hurting. I know it's some shit I can do to alleviate that until the time comes that old girl gonna need a hip replacement. I know that's in my cards for the future. Don't say Boonie. I know it. My daddy done had some hip replacements. They wanted to replace my hips when I was a baby and my mom did not let them do it. So I know that is in my future, but some shit I can do now to get that together. Love ain't off the table either. I don't know what that looks like. Sheikah got me on Bumble. I ain't gonna make it. I am not gonna make it on Bumble, but I'm gonna give it an A for effort there. But yeah. I gotta take a deviation real quick. I don't know. God bless people who do online dating. I think it does take a certain type of personality. And I think for me, because I'm when I want something, I want it now. And I don't like the rhythm of online dating. And which is different because like I've totally disclosed on here that I have done from the DMs to the guts love stories a few times. And that doesn't bother me because I feel like it's still real life. But these apps, it just feels really far away from me. And the rhythm and the communication, and it's a lot. It really is a lot. And I made one connection off of which app am I on? Bumble. And the guy immediately hit me on a video chat at 8 a.m. Sir, we don't know each other. You can't video. And I don't have a problem with FaceTime because I actually liked it. And one of my exes did that a lot, like immediately was like, hit the FaceTime. But we hadn't even had one conversation yet. And I'm just like, you already video chatting me? And then we did talk, and child, he done went through the days, the weeks. I said something to the effect, this is a total deviation, but I had said something to the effect about, I was on the app because my friend made me do it. And he was like, oh, I can do you and your friend. And I'm like, what? No, he was like, oh, it's Threesome Thursday. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, it's Threesome Thursday. And tomorrow is Freaky Friday. And Saturday is Sit on My Face Saturday. And Sunday is Suck Your Clit Dry Sunday. And I'm like, what in the world? Now, y'all know I am not a prude. But this is literally, I've been on the phone with this person for 3 minutes. The first time talking. And he talking about sucking my clit dry Sunday. Nigga. Okay? So I ain't gonna make it. I am not gonna make it on there. But I'm still gonna try. We'll give it until the end of the year. But Bumble might not be coming with me into 2020 because the rhythm is off. But we go back. So love, I don't know what that looks like for me yet. But I got some more clear definitions of what it doesn't look like and what I don't want it to be. So there we go. Sex. We want more of that. Bomb sex. Heavy dicks. Where the heavy dicks? That's been my theme on Instagram. Where are the heavy dicks? Where's the meat? So yeah, these are all the things that I am starting to think about. And I'm just very excited for this new year, 35. I move into a new demographic box. I get to check now 35 to 44. That's you guys know what I'm talking about. When you're doing a survey, you got to check out the boxes. So yes. But yeah, here we go. And I do want to take this time right now as I am starting to plan for season 7 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast. I would love, as I always encourage, if you guys have topic suggestions, things that you would love to know more about, you would like to hear my opinion on, please, please, please send topic suggestions, guest suggestions to the booniebreakdown@gmail.com. If you want to do it anonymously, you can head on over to the Boonie Breakdown. I didn't put an email address. So it's the the email address is thebooniebreakdown@gmail.com. And if you want to do it anonymously, you can head on over to the website, thebooniebreakdown.com, I think /contact. And it's a form that you can send it there, your suggestions there as well. Also, there are any events. We will do some live shows. Like I said, I'm trying to firm up what cities, but right now it's looking like 2020 we'll be doing DC, possibly New York, Chicago, maybe a city in Texas. I don't know. But definitely for sure DC and New York are on the list. Chicago is up there as well. So if I do add a 4th or 5th city, I'll let you guys know. But I am really excited for watching that you guys want me to come. Philly is like, come back. Maybe we will. I don't know. It really, it all just has to make sense. And let's hope we can pray your girl can get some dollars rolling in to help bankroll this, because I did use I stepped out on faith that, you guys said you were going to come, and I did use my own money to bankroll these shows until I could be reimbursed. So, but with traveling, the shows cost a little bit more money than doing them just in Baltimore. And so I'm appreciative that you guys allowed me to not lose money on none of these Johns. Because that would not be fun. So like I said, I'm not trying to get rich off y'all doing these live shows, but a girl can't lose money. So I can't come to a city and I done lost $1,000. Okay. But as long as we can at least break even on a show, that I will try. Profit is fun, but we ain't trying to lose money either. So, I'm excited for where we can do maybe some more different types of experiences that just aren't the live shows that align with the Responsible and Ratchet brand. I am looking to do some things for that. And so I really am just excited for where 2020 is going to take us. So, yeah. So thank you. And it is SAG season. It is the holiday time, and I hope that all of you can find some time this month to connect with family, to connect with your friends, to just start making your goals, what you want 2020 to look like. You can do it. You can manifest it. You can shape the life that you want. You just have to take control of that. And here we go. We're about to turn a page. Well, I'm about to turn a page into a new chapter, and we're about to turn a page into a new calendar year. And so let's get fucking ready. And as I always say, dream bigger, bitch. Dream bigger, and we can all win. We can all win, right? What's for you is for you. What's for me is for me, and we can all win. So with that, this is it. This is the last solo episode of season 6 of the Boonie Breakdown podcast. I want to thank you in advance for the birthday wishes. All right. Look, I ain't too, but if you want to get Boonie a gift, I will link to my Amazon wish list in the show notes if you want to get it. If someone wants to buy me the Rihanna book, oh my God, I will do a video. If somebody buys me that book, I will do like a 30-minute FaceTime video chat with whoever buys me that book. Seriously. I would love you long time. All right. But I will link it in the show notes. I'm not above it, because ask not, want not. People be out here buying their favorites, all types of shit. So yes, I'm going to link it. Make my Christmas and birthday bright. So again, thank you guys so much for being a part of my chapter 2019. And if you enjoyed this episode, I encourage you to listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or any app that you listen to your favorites on, just like Overcast. Check them out too in CastBox, all right? Don't forget to leave those reviews too. They make a wonderful birthday present for your girl. You might just hear your review on the next episode. Follow us on social media. Share the episode with those you love, those you don't love, those you fucking hate, because I don't make these pretty images for nothing, okay? Have a dope ass week, because I plan on to. Thank you for listening. And remember, the ratchet in me always honors the ratchet in you. Namaste. Until next time.